Tony George, Saturday update, wee hours in the morning. Yeah. I'm giving him some love. Okay, college games day's in town. It's the biggest day in Lincoln, Nebraska. Biggest spotlight on us since we played the national title game against Miami in 2001 with our Heisman winner, Eric Crouch, at quarterback. Since then, we haven't done jack crap. Pretty much it. People keep, cheers, by the way, top of the morning to you. Those Doc swag, Doc Sports, free $60. Best place on the planet to be to get winning picks against the Las Vegas line with the top handicappers in the country and a ton of free stuff over there. Come on. Give you that free $60, put it towards a card today. 7-unit top play in college football, undefeated with top plays, 12-6 my last 4 Saturdays. All top plays have cashed. Matter of fact, in 7-unit plays in all sports, I'm 6-0 my last 6, and that's happened within the last 5 weeks. Big Game Hunter, that's where you go. Click that link, get the card for free. We'll give you a free $60 and back it up with a pure profit guarantee. 4-pack of college football today. Passed last night. Your free play didn't get it done. Boy, has Virginia Tech just taken a friggin' nosedive as a program. Fuentes, Bud Foster, where's your defense at, dude? At home. Where's your defense at? It's Duke. Not playing Clemson, it's Duke. Missed that by 3 points for the free pick last night. Kind of pissed me off. I put a hundy on it. I hope you turned in to Twitter. I'll do some more today. Penn State, halftime line, -3. Boom. Chokes me up. I do Twitter halftime line plays for free. I've been doing them. I think we're like 10-3, 10-4, something like that this year in college and pro football. At T George Sports, tune in. These are games I'm betting on my apps in Vegas. And I'm telling you what I'm doing for free. So check it out. Nonetheless, get on this college football card today. You will not be disappointed. Underdogs, favorites, total. Come on. Get on it. NFL, 5-play card, 5-unit top play, 3-1 last Sunday. Be sure and jump on board the NFL card. It is a rough and rocky road in the NFL this week. I cannot stress that to you enough. People keep asking me about this. I'm not giving you an opinion because I don't know. Ohio State's laying 17. They should be. Nebraska loves to turn the ball over. I'm a Husker fan. I have no skin in this game whatsoever. I might put out a halftime line depending on what happens. Last year, Nebraska was a 17-point underdog and led 21-16.5 and lost 36-31 and had them on the ropes. And Ohio State is always due for a debacle every year. They have one. Last year it was Purdue. The year before that it was Iowa. And neither of those games were even close. They got their ass handed to them. Could Nebraska do that to them in Lincoln with game day in town and all the national spotlight? Probably not. I'm not willing to lay 17. I would only take Nebraska if I was getting three TDs. It's a good measuring stick for my alma mater to see where we're at in the grand scheme of things because we are playing one of the most elite teams in the country. Top 3 team in the country. On our home turf with a lot of hype and hyperbole around it. We'll see if Martinez and those boys can step up and trade some punches on offense with them because I tell you what, they got some shutdown defensive ends there at Ohio State. They got a great secondary. Martinez likes to turn the ball over. Nebraska turns the ball over 3 or 4 times a day. They're doomed. Ohio State will cover that spread because they will turn that into points. That's my opinion on the game. In terms of, I'm just going to watch it as a fan and enjoy it with the misses. Because there's not a lot of love out here for Nebraska and Las Vegas, Nevada. But I know some of my boys back home are watching, so. GBR, baby, go Big Red. Okay. NASCAR tomorrow. We will have a Charlotte race. We will have a card. It'll be up at 8:30 Pacific Standard Time. NASCAR Sunday. Last week, 6-unit top play. Boom. Hit a bunch of top plays. Last 2 weeks, 6 and 7-unit plays. Boom, boom. NASCAR, come get it. Major League Baseball, 2-unit pick today. Passed yesterday. Playoffs start on Tuesday. May or may not have a play tomorrow. Last game of the season. Kind of was wanting to take the Royals plus 170 today. Hint, hint. Ned Yost retired. Last 2 home games for him ever. Minnesota doesn't give a rat's ass. Catching a $170 off a loss to open up their final home series for their beloved manager. Just saying. Just saying. A couple guys taking a piss over a fence post, drinking a beer. Just saying. If you wanted to make a stretch in Major League Baseball on a big dog that might win outright, it could be Kansas City on Saturday. That being said, let's get to your free plays. That's why you're here. My official free play today is an afternoon game. Boston College catching 6. Wake's got a good football team. Wake is extremely well coached. That being said, I think the betting markets have overreacted to the fact that Boston College lost to Kansas. If you don't bring your A game against any team in Division I football, if you don't bring your A game, like Arkansas last week against San Jose State, if you don't bring your A game, you're going to get your ass kicked. Because everybody's got 300-pounders. Everybody's got guys that can throw at 35, 40 yards on a rope. Everybody's got receivers that can run 4.3 40s. Everybody's got 6'5", 260-pound tight ends with good hands. If you're Central Michigan, San Jose, you go down the list. If you don't bring your A game, you're going to have a bad night. BC had a bad night against Kansas, who's highly motivated, and whether you like Les Miles or don't, he's a good football coach. So I'm not putting a ton of stock into that. The betting markets have. This opened up at 3 and went to 6. I think there's value with a 3-point line move with a home dog that's capable, especially with Dillon running the football. Had 150 yards last week. I'll take BC plus the number. Also later today, Mississippi State. That's my official free play. I have a lean on Mississippi State plus 10 against Auburn. I like this quarterback they installed. Schrader ran for 122, threw for a $180, 17 out of 22. No picks. Against Kentucky, who's a better than average football team, beat them by 15 points. I'll take the 10, especially with Auburn coming off that big game against Texas A&M last week. I'll take the 10 in this game. Think they make it interesting, but my official free play is Boston College. Back at you on Sunday. Check me out on Twitter today at TGeorgeSports. I'll try and get some halftime lines for you, and we'll be back up with a Sunday update. Get this Sunday card now. These lines are moving around like crazy.